multiple languages, taught to small children, and it is based on this ant philosophy, but it's a story about this ant coming across a grasshopper as it's storing for winter all summer. And that grasshopper is standing there and catching this ant, is continuously going across the same path, and he's saying, what's the rush? Why do you got to work so hard? Why don't you step back and enjoy the summer? Why don't you step back and take some time off, kick your feet up, and let's do some dancing and have some fun, right? The grasshopper's playing, usually in these cartoons, playing a violin. And he's doing his best, too, because he is living in the moment and not thinking about the future at all. He's doing his best to convince the ant to do the same so he's not alone. Ultimately, the fable goes on to show that when winter comes, the grasshopper is not prepared. Was not prepared for the future, but the ant was. And aren't we met with that in our lives, in our business, the same thing? The same way. We sign up in New Skin, actually, and first part of philosophy is that ants never quit, do they? What do ants do? During the summer months when they're gathering everything they can for the winter, when they come to an obstacle, a challenge, a problem, what happens? Don't they go around it, beside it, over it? I'm sure that, in some cases, they may be going through it. But they will do whatever it takes to get to the other side. No matter what. They never quit. They carry over 100 times their own body weight, preparing for what the next season will bring. They think winter all summer. All summer long, when it's the nicest weather out there and they can be enjoying the day, they're thinking about the winter that's coming when they will have no ability to gather food. They think winter all summer. During the winter months, when it's harsh and they're eating off of everything that they worked all summer to provide, they're now thinking about the benefits of summer to come, about the next season that is before them, that helps them mentally, emotionally get through, if we know how an ant feels and thinks, to get through that winter months, the harshest times of the seasons. And if you were to ask an ant, how much do you gather during the summer for the winter?
Not enough.
As much as you can. As much as you can. If we give everything that we can, then there's no reason to beat ourselves up. If you give everything that you can to fulfill your commitments and what you say, the result always shows what we're truly committed to. Not what we say. Not even really what we do. The end result is always evident of what our commitment was.